And
Thank
then
you,
we will
Mr.
adjourn and go over to the floor.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for holding this important hearing today on the legislation that you and I introduced last week. I have to start my comments. You know, it is almost laughable, the comments by the ranking member that referring to the Bush rule as a midnight rule. 5 years of work to put that rule in place. Thousands and thousands and thousands of pages of public comments and documentation. You want to talk about a midnight rule? Look at the time schedule that was originally proposed by OSM to destroy the coal industry in a matter of months. And it was only their own ineptness in the rulemaking process and the work of this committee that stopped them from doing that. I'm insulted by it. The people in Appalachia that harvest coal and depend on coal for their livelihoods, they're insulted by it. I wish we weren't here today discussing the lackluster effort by the Office of Surface Mining and Reclamation to rewrite the stream buffer zone rule. However, over the last 5 years, OSM has engaged in a comedy of errors that have led us to this point. It would be funny if it didn't include millions of dollars of taxpayers' money wasted and tens of thousands of jobs on the line. OSM has been derelict in their duties since the start of this administration because of their mismanagement of the rulemaking process and their clear desire to virtually shut down the coal mining industry in Appalachia. This dereliction of duty and failure of leadership was further confirmed last week when Director Pisarcik couldn't even answer the most basic questions about the status of the rule and what it would mean for jobs and the coal industry, coal production in general. So, that's why we're here today, to relieve OSM of their duties that they have not and cannot meet. With this legislation, we'll save taxpayers untold more millions of dollars and save thousands of direct and indirect jobs. And I would invite my colleagues on the left and anyone else that wants to come to Appalachia, Ohio, and meet the coal miners and meet the families that are dependent upon the coal industry. We're not just talking about surface mining here. We're talking about shutting down underground longwall coal mining in America. It's disastrous, and I certainly hope that my colleagues will support this legislation. With that, I yield back.